Hey guys, Sean Bougie, surplusfundsriches.net, and this video is going to cover what you do if your claimant dies during the process. They've passed away. How do you pay them? What do you do at this point? Real quick, we only make our programs available once per month. The next sale will be April 5th and 6th. Really cool bundle. You need to check it out at surplusfundsriches.net. Click on products, where there may be a banner at the top of the page. Next sale after that will be in May. We don't offer programs except for once a month. Also, I'm recording this the 26th Tuesday. The next webinar, it's a live question and answer webinar. All questions are welcome, open to the public. Go to surplusfundsriches.net and click on the webinars tab. All right, guys, let's get into it. This is going to happen. Guys, people are going to die during the process, and you need to know how to handle it. Now, we always double check when we're going to cut that check that we have the right address on file for them to receive it, or recently we've gone to either wiring or ACH debiting them their accounts directly. But we'll always call and double check and tell them where we're going to send it, when we're going to send it, and all that. Occasionally run into where you can't find them, and then you're going to try to get up with family members. Hey, I can't find this person. I'm trying to send them a check. Can you help me out? We don't go into details on how much it's for and all that because it's none of their business, but we do need to get some help to get a hold of these folks. Occasionally, you're going to be told they passed away. It just happens. If you've been in business long enough, if you worked enough files, it's going to happen. So the easy answer is as far as how you pay them, the easy answer is in their name, even though they've deceased. The easy answer is you need to find a place where you can send the check in their name. That is your qualifier, because if someone can actually handle that check and handle that money, they're probably qualified to do so, or they're the person that's handling the money for that person, right? So that's your easy way to do it. Whenever somebody says they're in the middle of probate, or my sister's arguing over the money, or my brother, or whatever, and we're getting an executor set up, that's fine. Let me know when you get the executor set up, and then you guys need to send the check out. And typically you're going to send it out to the estate of, in that instance, okay? Now, if you can't find people, and this has happened as well, we couldn't find family members to ask how to get a hold of this person. Phone was disconnected. All this happened in a matter of a few months, and we couldn't find them, couldn't find the family, re-skip trace them, found out they had died, did mailings to family, did calls, still couldn't get a hold of them. At that point, guys, I've actually had somebody in one of my webinars contact me and say, hey, they're dead. Why would I pay them? Because it's your moral, ethical, and legal obligation to pay them. That was your deal. Whether it's them or their heirs, there's got to be a way you can provide for them to be paid the money you promised to pay. So if you can't find anybody, they passed away, you've exhausted all resources, send it to the state unclaimed money, care of that individual's name, okay? You can look online, they'll tell you how to do that. In the state where that you last know they resided, and that should handle it. I have also had in the past one researcher that passed away. After he passed away, the parents got a hold of me and said, hey, what's he working on? What's going on? We know he's made a lot of money. How are you going to handle this? And I said, well, I typically send it out in their name. And if you actually have, no offense, but if you're actually the executor or whatever, you can handle that check. And they said, that'd be fine. You can send it. Then he got back to me again and said, hey, we have an attorney. We think there's more money. I said, there's absolutely more money coming in, and I'm going to pay you every check I get. He said, well, we want to see all your records. So we sent all the records to him. Said, here you go. Here's what he turned in. Here's what we paid out on. Here's what's probably coming up soon. Here's what's something that may be delayed a little bit. And we were very upfront. But we just cut the check out to the researcher's name and sent it off to the family. And because they had either a power of attorney with the bank, or a checking account where they were both signers on it, or they were the beneficiaries of the checking account, they were able to handle it. And I have done my part at that part. I have paid to the person, regardless if they're alive or dead, I have paid to the person that's due the money. But guys, for goodness sake, don't just say, oh, I'm not going to pay them. You have a moral, ethical, and legal obligation to pay them. Thanks. Hope this has helped.